Hello everyone and welcome back to Astrology with Lauren. I am Lauren and this week we are talking about the Aries new moon that we have coming up on March 21st. I'm really excited about this new moon. It's probably my favorite new moon that we have this year and it's really special and we're going to dive into that. But before we do, I want to tell you two quick things. The first being that the spring transit journal starts this week. If you have not gotten your journal already, I will put the link in the description for you to go grab it. This journal is wonderful. I created it, so I personally feel it's wonderful. But the journal itself has about 25 pages of helping you break down your chart. There's lots of keywords for the planets, the houses, the signs, the aspects, so on and so forth, giving you the opportunity to really break down your chart and understand the nuances. And then the rest of the journal works just like a journal, but each week we will talk about the planetary movements that are taking place that week. If there's a new moon, full moon, eclipse, retrograde shadow, so on and so forth. Every week starts out with that information, letting you know like what's happening that week. I also give you the degrees of all the planets starting out the week, so you can kind of see how things are moving, how quickly certain planets are moving or how slowly they're moving. But like I said, this is linked in my bio. It technically starts on March 21st, although I don't like to start weeks in the middle of the week. So it does start this Sunday. What is that, the 19th, I think? So like I said, I will link this. Feel free to grab yours if you have not. And let me know in the comments if you have, because I'm really excited about it. And I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So the second thing I want to let you know, if at any point during this video you are thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, like I don't know what any of this means. I need someone to break this down for me. Where is Aries in my chart? How can I find all of these things she's talking about? I have a new moon report that details all of that. I will also link it in the description. So I will go in, look at your chart, find out all of the individual details that may be overwhelming to you and give you a really clear idea how to best work with this new moon. Really, really good new moon to purchase one of these reports for. Like I said, it's probably the most special. Or specialist. I don't know what the most special, we'll go with that. New moon of the year, one of the most important new moons of the year, really ripe for manifesting. So let's talk about it. Like I said, those will be linked if you are interested, so feel free to check them out. So March 21st, Aries new moon at 0 degrees Aries. It takes place at 1:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so feel free to change that depending on which time zone you are in. But the thing that is so special about this new moon is that it falls on the Aries point, which is essentially 0 degrees Aries. It is the first degree of the first sign of the entire zodiac, and so much potential sits in this 1 degree. So it's so beautiful that we have this full moon here. New moon. Every year we have an Aries new moon, but it's at different degrees, depends on the cycle of the moon and the sun. So it's really special that this new moon falls at this degree. The 0 degree point of all 4 of the cardinal signs is really special and really potent. The cardinal signs are the signs that initiate. They initiate the cycle, they initiate the change. So for example, Aries is at the beginning of spring. So this 0 degree mark is the very beginning of spring. And like I said, it's ripe with potential. It's ripe with opportunity. And I encourage you all to interact with it if you can, as well as looking to how this interacts with your chart. So look to if you have any other planets at 0 degrees, right around like the first degree of a sign or the ending degrees of a sign. See how those planets in your chart are interacting with this new moon. That'll help kind of flavor what you can expect on Tuesday and how to best work with it. Like for example, if the new moon is in relationship with Venus, you may want to be doing some manifesting in relationships. If it's in relationship with Jupiter, whatever you manifest is going to see so much more potential and so much more success because Jupiter has given it its its little like stamp of approval, if you will. So, Pippi, come here. She's chewing her bone. I don't want her to do that while we're talking. Okay, so anyway, I thought she was gonna come over here. So now that I've kind of laid that groundwork, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how to manifest. So I get that question a lot. I think manifesting is a really popular buzzword right now in our society, and a lot of people think it's really difficult. It's not. Everyone has access to manifesting. It doesn't have to be this like super elaborate thing. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but it can be really simple. So for me, in terms of manifesting, I would suggest at the very baseline, if you don't want to do if you have just a couple, like 10 minutes, you're in a rush this day, you don't have the time to like really sit down and create a lot of space for it, at the very least, I would suggest grabbing a journal, maybe your transit journal, and writing out what it is that you want more of. And I don't want you writing things like, I want more money, I want more energy, I want a successful partnership, a successful relationship. We're not doing that. We are writing as if we already have these things. So if it's money that you want to manifest, you can say, I have $50,000 in my savings account, or I make an extra $1,000 a month to set aside for savings, or to set aside for travel, to set whatever it is. You are saying these things as if you already have them. So if it's in terms of love, I have a healthy partner who is loyal to me, respectful, honest, whatever the qualities are that are important. Again, you're writing it as if you already have it. So bare minimum, I suggest sitting down and getting super clear on your goals, what it is that you want, and write out. You can write it out as like a story, or you can write it out as bullet points. There's no right or wrong way. Just make sure you're writing it as if you already have it. So that's the bare minimum. If you are looking to do a little bit more than that, you can light a candle before you start journaling. You can light a candle, grab your crystals, grab some incense, maybe something to like cleanse the energy. Whatever you have that kind of helps create a safe space for you, an intentional space where you can sit, it's quiet, there's no distractions. Grab your journal, grab a pen, grab, like I said, candle, incense, crystals, whatever it is to make the space feel safe and inviting. And then do that same thing, get really clear on what it is that you want, write it all out really clearly. And then after you've written it all out, I want you to either do one of two things. If you're a bath girly, or if you're a bath human, you can take a bath, or if you are not a bath person, you can sit and manifest, like sit in meditation. That's the word I was looking for, not manifest, meditation. But either way, if you're taking a bath, you can add things like honey, rice, cinnamon to your bath. Anything that is in abundance, like those things foster abundance. So you add those things to your bath rather than like salt. Salt would be cleansing. That would be for like full moons. So add those things to your bath, and I want you to sit in the bath with your head, you can put your head like under the water if you want to. That's what I like to do. I like to leave just a little circle right here for my nose so I can breathe, and then everything else is underwater, but do whatever you want. And you spend, 10, 15, 20 minutes just envisioning all of those things that you've written. You envision as if you already have them. So, if it was the money, you are envisioning like, how am I spending that extra $50,000 that's in my savings account? What am I doing with this partner that I manifested? What am I doing with this new car that I manifested? Whatever it is, with happiness, with joy, with success, whatever these things that you're manifesting, I want you to spend that time really intentionally, no other distractions. You're laying in the bath or you're sitting in meditation and you're just envisioning. That's it. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? Who's there? Who's not there? And not only have you gotten really clear writing it out, what you want, you also have a really clear vision in your head of what it's going to look like and the whole encompassing, what's it going to feel like, taste like, so forth, so on and so forth. And then, you know, find some way once you're out of meditation, once you're out of the bath, to kind of ground back into this reality. You know, maybe walk outside, put your feet in some grass, or smell some essential oils, something that's a little grounding, bring you back to right here, and let it go. You know, one of my favorite sayings is, and so it is. So I usually write that at the end of my manifestations, and so it is. Like, write everything out that I want, and so it is. And you don't have to hyperfixate on it. You don't have to, you know, spend every day hoping, wishing, dreaming about these manifestations. But again, it's not, you know, manifestations aren't always something that just like come overnight. So, you know, if your manifestation is that you want an extra source of income, or like you want extra money every month to save, you know, start to notice, where are the work opportunities? Is there an opportunity for a promotion? Is there an opportunity for a raise, or to pick up some extra hours? And interact with those things. Recognize, like, where are the opportunities in my life right now that are in line with these things that I'm manifesting. And that doesn't mean that, you know, you get into a serious relationship with every person you meet if you're manifesting a relationship. No, you have to consider, does this person meet those requirements? No, they don't. Okay, I'm still waiting for my person. But if they do, if they check those boxes, if they're honest, if they're thoughtful, if they're kind, respectful, so on and so forth, hopefully you guys get the idea. So I really hope that you guys are able to engage with this new moon. Like I said, if you are interested in some more tips and pointers, like where this falls in your chart, please reach out to me. I have the link in my bio or in my description for the new moon report, and I'll have those to you in time. If you order them in time, I'll have those to you so that you can use them on Tuesday in your manifestations. And get your transit journal. You can use your transit journal to do the manifestations. I know I will and am. So yes, I hope the new moon is beautiful for you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. The major takeaway that I want you guys to take away from this video is that it doesn't have to be hard to manifest. Everyone has the ability to manifest. So do it. Just do it. Okay, thank you guys. I really appreciate you, and I hope you are having a beautiful weekend and you're able to enjoy some sunshine. It's sunny where I am, and I hope it's sunny where you are. So love you. Bye.